Hey, hi Manu, great to connect with you. So last time while I was talking to Alicia, right, we discussed about what low code is and why are enterprises going so crazy about low code, especially after the pandemic. We also talked about what are the different use cases the enterprises are leveraging these low code platforms for. So that time around, we were also doing a peak metrics assessment on the different low code platforms that currently exist in the market. What we have observed is there are different categories of low code platforms that exist, right? So some will be BPM centric players like Appian or Pega. Some will be like SaaS providers providing low code offerings on top of their existing SaaS solutions like Salesforce or ServiceNow, right? And then at the end of the spectrum, we also have some pure play ones like OutSystems or Mendix. So, Manu, why don't you go ahead and share some of the perspectives and some of the insights that you have gathered while doing this peak metrics assessment on low-code platforms?
Sure, Rahul. So, like you mentioned, there is indeed a proliferation of low-code platforms. And to help enterprises tackle this, what we have done is we have taken an assessment of 14 leading platform providers in the space across different buckets, right? So you talked about BPM centric, SaaS oriented players, then the pure play local platforms. We have taken a sample of 14 leading players across the different types of buckets, and we have categorized them based on their low code capabilities. And when I say low code capabilities, I mean capabilities which are important from an enterprise point of view, such as the time to market that is offered by a particular platform, or the user interface, or the customizability, or numerous other parameters, right? So what we found from this assessment broadly, we categorize these 14 players into three different buckets, right? One is leaders, one is major contenders, and one is aspirants. And you will see the names that are running on your screen right now. So the broadly the characteristics that distinguish these three buckets from one another, if I have to talk about them, the leaders are quite clearly standing out in terms of their marketplace offerings and in terms of their partnership ecosystem, in addition to, of course, their technical low-code development capabilities. And they are also focusing on next generation themes, right, such as AI assisted development as well. For example, Mendix Assist is quite an advanced feature. And again, if you have to talk about the major contenders, they are also displaying strong potential with respect to workflow management, process orchestration, etc. But where they could probably do a bit more to catch up with the leaders is in terms of their developer community, in terms of their marketplace offerings. If they can be made more customized and more numerous, then that is one area where they have a lot of room for improvement. And finally, if I have to talk about the aspirants, right, they are starting out on their low code journey. They have made it into the department level applications that enterprises use, but now they need to focus on expanding their use cases across different departments and making it to the IT department as well, right, from the business department. So that is the room for improvement for aspirants.
Oh, got it, Manu. So my next question for you will be, you talked about the leaders, major contenders, and the aspirants, right? So how does the growth potential look like for each of these companies, or for each of these categories, right? Do you see the same way applicable to all of them, or you see a different trajectory for growth for each of these categories?
So our overall outlook on the low code market at the moment is that it's at an inflection point, right? Which is to say, over the next 2 or 3 years, we are expected to witness a very dramatic growth, followed by a tapering out over the 3 to 4 years that are following that. And the reason for this is quite simple, right? It's in right in front of our eyes. It's COVID, right? Because of which a lot of enterprises have been forced into to accelerate their digital transformation much quicker than they would have wanted, whether it be in terms of modern workplace solutions, or it be in terms of moving their applications to the cloud, etc., etc.
Thanks a lot, Manu, for the insights. And we'll again keep a very close eye on the overall space evolving. And I am definitely sure that industry-specific low-code solution is an area that you'll be focusing very closely, right? So yeah, again, thanks for your insights, and we'll again touch base soon. Thank
Thank
you.
you.